Hello YouTube, Pallav here, and just when we thought that the flagship smartphone event is over for the year with the iPhone X launch, OnePlus has announced that they're going to release their next flagship called the OnePlus 5T on the 16th of November in New York, and they will also have flash sale in India shortly after that. Now OnePlus 5T is not a radical but an incremental update over the OnePlus 5, just like the 3T over the 3. Now OnePlus used to release one device a year. We had OnePlus 1, 2 and then 3, but with the 3, OnePlus probably found out that the smartphone innovation or the fast smartphone spec sheet is changing ever so rapidly. So they probably started taking out 2 devices per year. Good for the company, more devices, more sale. But what about the previous owners of that particular flagship? We'll come back to that anyway. Before going ahead with the spec sheet of this particular phone, the probable spec sheet, you should take note of a few things about the OnePlus 5T. Number one is, as I told you, it will be announced on the 16th of November in New York, and you'll also be able to see the live stream here in India, by the way. And then for India, it will have a flash sale for the early bird register, whatever, on the 21st of November, and then from 28th of November it will start its usual sale. Number two is that the OnePlus 5T will have the same price point as the OnePlus 5. So you'll probably have the 64GB variant at the same price as like about 33K, and the 128GB version at about 38K. So that's good news for those who do not have the OnePlus 5. Those are like new buyers, and obviously for the company. But I don't know what the OnePlus 5 owners will feel, because just after 6 months of you paying the same price, the new device is coming up with significant new technologies and features, and you're kind of left nowhere. You'll feel that in 6 months your smartphone's like is so last season, but you can't help it, right? The world's moving that fast. What other things? Yeah, so OnePlus 5T, let's talk about the features a bit here. The OnePlus 5T, that I told you just now, will have a full vision display. It will have a 6-inch full display, and it will have full HD plus resolution with an 18:9 aspect ratio, just like you used to see the new phones nowadays. And number two, it will have an all metal body. It will have almost the same thickness as the OnePlus 5. It will have the same camera lenses, a 20MP plus 16MP rear camera plus a 16MP front camera. But a good news here is the OnePlus 5T will have optical image stabilization in at least one of the lenses, maybe the main lenses, if not both the lenses. The front camera won't have any stabilization. OnePlus 5's main complaint from me was the lack of optical image stabilization. So that's a very, very good move. OnePlus is definitely listening to the customers and maybe the reviewers, who knows. Apart from that, well, it will be powered by the same 835 chipset that the OnePlus 5 has. It will come in the same 4GB plus 64GB and 6GB plus 128GB versions, priced the same. And it will have a bigger battery. It will have a 3450 mAh battery. So that's another thing. You have a full display, so it expected to eat more battery life. So that increase in the battery capacity will certainly help. It will retain the 3.5mm jack. Good for people like us who use a lot of headphones and all, and the older headphones, which are like really good. And then also it will have Oreo out of the box. That's Android 8.0. With all these features in the packet and then a full display on the front, you might be asking where the fingerprint is. No, they are not ditching the fingerprint sensor just like the iPhone X, but you'll have the fingerprint sensor, a squarish one on the back, which means that if your phone is on the table, you'll have to actually pick it up to unlock it if you want to unlock by fingerprint. But obviously there might be other ways of unlocking your phone as well. So guys, essentially what I see here is a significant upgrade, and not by the model name. Probably OnePlus is trying really hard to not piss off the OnePlus 5 owners by saying that this is like just an upgrade, 5010 over 5000 and 5T. But from my point of view, from a reviewer point of view, and from a new user who does not have a OnePlus 5, this is a brand new device, a full vision display, you have better battery life, you have optical image stabilization, You have Oreo out of the box that might come to the OnePlus 5 anytime. So lots and lots of new devices. So if you have been waiting for the OnePlus 5, then OnePlus 5T is the way to go. All you have to do is know what it exactly carries on the 16th of November. Until then, if you like this video, like it, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel. You'll see the button right over there in the middle of the screen about now, and let's watch together the live webcast of the OnePlus 5T.